From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Good evening, I'm Danielle Shenk with your headlines for Tuesday, July 1st. Lincoln police say speed and heavy rain contributed to a crash that killed two North Star High School students Monday afternoon. 18-year-old Carwin Bream lost control of his red Cadillac, crashing head-on into a pickup while driving 60 to 80 miles per hour near the Devaney Center. His 15-year-old sister, Carolyn Bream, was also in the car. Both died at the hospital. Carwin was set to graduate from summer school, and Carolyn would have been a sophomore this fall. The pickup driver remains hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. Two of the three teens involved in a June robbery turned shooting are now facing adult charges. Lincoln police say a 15-year-old tried to rob a 14-year-old visiting a girl near 11th and Hill. Shots were fired, and both the 14-year-old and one of the 15-year-olds now face serious charges. All three teens are due in court later this month. In Omaha, a man accused of kidnapping a toddler made his first court appearance today. 48-year-old Urano Mayak faces charges of false imprisonment and child abuse after allegedly showing up intoxicated at his sober living home, carrying a 1-year-old that wasn't his. He reportedly told a roommate the child was his now. The boy had been left briefly unattended in a car. Thankfully, he was found safe. Mayak's bond was set at $1 million. A Nuckolls County jury has found 31-year-old Sebastian Dunbar guilty of first-degree murder and several other charges in the 2023 death of Molly Gruber, the mother of his child. Prosecutors say Dunbar shot her through a door while their child was inside the home. Sentencing is set for a later date. In national news with Nebraska ties, President Trump's controversial federal spending cuts passed the Senate by a single vote. And now critics are saying cuts to SNAP and Medicaid could hit Nebraska hard.
There are tough decisions that hospitals are going to be faced with. They're going to be speaking with their community, their board, and say what has to go.
Roughly 72,000 Nebraskans could lose Medicaid coverage, potentially forcing rural hospitals to close, creating gaps in healthcare across the state. SNAP, which helped more than 70,000 Nebraska households last year, is also at risk.
It's not just numbers on paper. These are people who need resources. We should be urgent, but we should be thoughtful.
Despite concerns, Nebraska's elected leaders have supported the bill, with Senator Pete Ricketts calling it a once-in-a-generation opportunity and a win for families in Nebraska. Senator Deb Fischer urged the House to pass it quickly, saying it will empower working families and keep America safe, strong, and prosperous. The bill now goes back to the House, where Mike Flood said he looks forward to delivering historic tax relief for working families. Now, Governor Jim Pillen has signed off on emergency rules for medical cannabis, allowing dispensary applications to open by October 1st. The temporary rules are in place for 90 days, while permanent regulations are finalized. Public comment is open through July 15th. Nebraskans for Medical Marijuana argue the rules restrict access and contradict what voters supported. Lancaster County residents pushed back on proposed zoning changes today that would have restricted home businesses like welding and auto repair. After backlash, commissioners now say the plan missed the mark and pledge to vote it down at their next meeting. Lastly, as we enter what's known as trauma season, every drop of blood counts. And for one family, donating blood honors a loved one. The 11th annual blood drive in memory of Alexis Calfee, who was killed by a drunk driver in 2011 at age 18, promotes blood donations and designated drivers through the Alexis Project.
One of her last tweets was, "To all my Twitter lovers, don't worry, be happy. Everybody need to love everybody." That would explain who she really is.
All the donors that are here are truly saving lives.
The drive continues tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Bennett Elementary. Each donation also helps fund a preschool park. Rounding out your night beat is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat.
Sponsored by Pella Windows and Doors of Lincoln.
Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.